my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some NYX Cosmetics makeup products and be trying that out on my skin. So I put a poll on my Instagram and this is a video that you guys wanted to see, so here it is. I'm going to be showing you guys a full face, or pretty much a full face, of NYX Cosmetics. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe down below, which that big red button is down below, and also turn on your bell notifications so you never miss an upload from me. So guys, without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so I am here bare-faced. I'm gonna try and use as many NYX products as I possibly can. I pretty much have everything that I'll need, except I'm going to tell you that my brows and my mascara are not NYX products. So those are the only two things that I won't be using, that I will be using that aren't from NYX. Other than that, this is all NYX products that I bought for myself, so this is not sponsored in any way. I just wanted to try them out and show you guys. So let's go with my primer. Now I do have dry skin. I have some flaking like around my nose, around like my mouth area, sometimes along my chin and jawline. I do have a bit of scarring and a little bit of irritation because of a mask that I tried. So we're going to try and cover that up as much as possible, so let's get started. Okay, so the first product I'm going to try is the Honey Dew Me Up. This is one of their primers, and this is supposed to be a very moisturizing product. Now, because of the honey aspect, it is a little sticky when you try it on at first, which I'm just opening up the package for the first time. But I did try it in store, so when you try it on, it feels a little sticky, kind of like a honey consistency, obviously because of the name. But then when it dries down, it feels very, very, very moisturizing on your skin. So I'm just gonna try and open this here. So if you guys can see, it's like this beautiful like gold. It kind of has like this beading or something on the inside. I really don't know what it is. Because I am the only person using this product, I'm just going to apply this directly onto my skin. My skin is cleansed, it is clean, so I'm not too worried about contamination. So I just put them on the 4 high points of my face, and I'm just going to rub it in. Like I said, like it's watery at first, but then when you rub it in, it feels kind of sticky, kind of like a honey. But then it just leaves the most gorgeous feeling on your skin. Like it feels very moisturized. I'm actually going to apply more of it because I'm actually loving it. It feels really, really good. So I'm just going to take some, probably just put some in my hands. I'm just putting more around my mouth area and stuff because that part of my skin is very dry and I don't want my flakes and stuff to come through. So I'm just going to pat this all into my skin. So as you guys can see, I do have like a bit of a glow going on because of this product. But like I said, like it feels weird. It's not like a traditional like primer that you would think of. But honestly, like I find like the honey aspect like really makes your makeup and your skin just feel like really good. Like I would honestly just put this on just because. Okay, so letting that dry down onto my skin, I'm just going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the color 12.7 Neutral Tan. It's supposed to be an up to 24-hour matte finish, so honestly I'm not going to try it for 24 hours just because it is 6 p.m. so that means I would technically have to stay up all night, which I love you guys, but like that ain't happening. So I should have tried this on in the day, which I did have it on actually throughout the day, but I took it off. But honestly, I had it on for probably about 5 hours and my skin looked fresh. So obviously you know, that is good, but that's obviously, like, some people do wear their foundation for a lot longer, which is perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna take the cap off, if I can even get it off here. Okay, so usually when I get like a new foundation, I do shake it up. Now this one does have a pump, which I also appreciate, so it's not something that you can, you know, dump and like it can spill and stuff. I mean, obviously no bottle of foundation is non-breakable, like it's foolproof, unless if it's like in a plastic tubing, but even that can explode sometimes depending on how things happen. But yeah, so like this is the foundation, and it's about 1 fluid ounce, and it has like 30 milliliters for us that use milliliters, which is actually a pretty good size. Now I will put the prices and stuff all down below. But yeah, so again, this is 12.7. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna put it on. It is damp, so I'm just gonna put this onto my sponge. And I'm just gonna go in with 2 pumps for my entire face, and then we'll try that out and see how that goes. Just taking my time to press in the foundation so that we can get it on evenly. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like, just 1 layer. And honestly, I'm really loving the coverage. Like, I have acne scarring and I have like hyperpigmentation and stuff. So in order for a foundation to cover, sometimes I will have to go in with a 2nd layer or go very heavy with my concealer. But this actually covered up very well, which I'm very impressed. And because it is a full coverage foundation, it actually does not feel heavy, like at all. Like, it doesn't even feel like I have anything on my skin, which is really nice. So for me, like on a day-to-day basis, I do not wear makeup. I do work in a facility where I'd rather just not wear makeup, to be honest, because I feel very dirty and gross by the end of the day. So honestly, like, makeup is not really something I put on every day. It's just something now that I put on like special occasions or when I actually feel like it. But honestly, like, this is something I feel like if I had to go back to wearing foundation every day, I could totally wear this. Like, it feels very comfortable. Even though it's a matte finish, it does not feel matte. Like, it's not that dry feeling, which is what I also like too. And I feel like also because of the primer that I use, because of that extra moisture, it's actually giving me like a little bit of a glow. Like, I'm not super matted down, so that's actually really nice as well. Okay, so for the next product, I have the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Powder Foundation. So this is just supposed to be the same formulation but in powder form, and I have the same shade, which is 12.7 Neutral Tan. And I'm just gonna use this to kind of just overall set my face. So I'm just gonna open this, which again, like, it's brand new, so I haven't opened it. So it's supposed to, on the box it says it's supposed to be a long-lasting powder foundation, and it's supposed to be a breathable coverage so you can build seamlessly in a matte finish that is all business. So that tells me that it's gonna feel like the foundation, like it's gonna be lightweight but at the same time give you that coverage. Now honestly, this is so hard to open. But anyway, so this is what the powder foundation looks like. You have about 10.7 grams, 0.37 ounces. So honestly, for powder foundations, like, that's actually not that bad. So when you open it, 12.7 looks like this. So I'm just gonna get a powdered brush, and then I'm just going to mattify my face a little bit more and add just a little bit more coverage. As I don't feel like I need to, but for the sake of the review, I'm obviously going to try it out. So this is the powder foundation. Like I said, I'm just gonna go in with my powder brush. And I'm just gonna dust off the excess. Now I like to put powder around my eye area too because I get oily lids, so for me the powder really saves me, especially if I'm going to be using eyeshadow. So that also saves me from having very oily lids and having my eyeshadow just all over the place. For the powder foundation, I feel like this added a little bit of a darkness to my skin. Even though it is the same shade, I find like, I don't know, like it's hard to tell on camera because obviously like daylight and stuff without the studio lighting is probably gonna look a little different, but my skin does look a tiny bit darker. So if you're somebody that doesn't like powder foundations to add like extra coverage or more pigmentation to your foundation, then I probably wouldn't do this powder foundation. But honestly, for the sake of mattifying my face and setting it, again, it feels very breathable. It feels very lightweight. It doesn't feel like something that feels very heavy per se, and it's not drying out my skin to the point that I'm like, oh my gosh, I need moisture, or I need to put a spray or something on top right away. So I'm actually liking it. Yeah, I think this actually works. So next I'm going to be using the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. Now this is something that has appeared on my channel many times and I've had it for a very, very long time, so do not judge me. But I'm going to contour my face and I'm going to be staying on the neutral side because I have a neutral foundation. I feel like I might go into two colors here, so I might go into these two and use these as contouring colors for myself. So I'm actually just gonna, again, like dab into both of these and then contour my face. Okay, so this is an up close of what my skin is looking like with all of the complexion products. It is actually not that bad. Like, I look very matte, but then also everything, like in terms of scarring and hyperpigmentation, is covered. So I feel like this is really good. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer, which, to be honest, I kind of forgot to do the concealer because my complexion actually looks really good. But this is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. This is not from the Can't Stop Won't Stop line, but I bought this previously and I was like, you know what, I'm not about to buy another concealer because I just bought this one. So opening it, this is CW 6.5. So that's my concealer color that I have. And I'm just going to try and open this. There you go. So this is supposed to be an HD concealer. So again, on the full coverage side. And this is 3 grams, 0.11 ounces. So it's actually not too bad in terms of like sizing and stuff. So when I open it, it's a sponge applicator, which is what I also really like about concealers. When they have a sponge applicator, I find like it's cleaner and I can work with it a lot easier. So I'm going to be applying this under my eyes, and I might use this to carve out my brows as well, but that will be later on. Okay, so I'm just going to be applying this. Under my eyes. I'm also going to go on my chin, my forehead, and down the bridge of my nose. Okay, and then I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. Okay, so to make sure that I'm not mixing this foundation and the other complexion products together, I'm going to be using the clean side of my beauty blender to blend out my concealer. I feel like I might add a little bit more underneath my eyes, so I'm just going to apply just right in here where I find it's still a little dark. So this is my second layer. Honestly, the first layer was gonna be fine if I was like, you know, just running out or like I didn't really care. But for the sake of the video, just gotta add a tiny bit more. Okay, so this is what my concealer is looking like. I actually do like it. Like it doesn't feel heavy. I am aware that it is there. I find like it's not as lightweight as the foundation and as the powder that I put on my face. However, it isn't super cakey again, so it's not as bad, and I find like it does brighten up that area, which is what I really like. And yeah, so I think so far that looks really good. Okay guys, so I did my brows off camera because see, this is not a NYX product at all. I also revamped on my mascara because that's also not a NYX product. So I didn't want to show you guys because this is supposed to just be NYX products. But this is the NYX Vinyl Liquid Liner, and this is in the color black. This is honestly like my favorite liquid liner of all times. Like I've tried so many, and this one is the one that I always go to because it's the easiest to use. It doesn't come off like if you're crying or like if you like happen to like touch your eye, like it does not come off. It doesn't smudge. Like it's amazing. I just love it. So I'm gonna do just applying my liquid liner and I'll show you guys how it looks. Okay, so my eyeliner is done. I tried to do it on camera, but honestly it was just so hard and I kept messing up, so I was like, you know what, let me just do it off camera. Hopefully the people understand. So the next things that I'm going to be using are lip products. So this is the NYX lip liner in the color Nude Truffle. And then this is their soft matte lip cream in Abu Dhabi. So I'm going to be pairing these two together to make like a neutral lip. So I'm just going to be lining my lips. So what I love about these pencils are that they're just so creamy and they're very, very easy to use, which is what I really like. So this is what Nude Truffle looks like on its own. It's just like a brown liner. So now I'm going to go in with the soft matte lip cream in Abu Dhabi. I'm just going to put that at the top. By the way, these smell so good. But I've had this for like a while and this lasts for a very long time. Like the formulation is really comfortable to wear. It's really nice. So guys, this is the final look using all NYX products. I did not spray my face because I didn't want to add another product that was not from NYX. So this is what the foundation, the concealer, contour powder, the powdered foundation, the liner, and the lip. This is what it all looks like using NYX products. Honestly, in my opinion, it's flawless. Like my skin looks really, really good. You know, yes, I do have some dry areas of my skin. Yes, my skin is not perfect, but I feel like these makeup products actually work out very, very well for my skin, and I find that I look pretty good, like if I do say so myself. Like the products actually did what they claim to do, and I find like these products do last for a really long time. I have bought NYX for years now, and I've just never gone around to like getting to their foundations and their concealers and stuff. So this was just a really good opportunity for me to try them. And I honestly think it's worth it. It's a very decent price for all of their products, and I think like especially for girls who are looking to be budget friendly, this is something that could totally work for you, and you can totally get like a Sephora full coverage glam look without using $50–$60 of your hard-earned money to look that way. So I think honestly it's totally worth it. I love all the products, putting them together. Like I think the overall makeup look looks good. So guys, this is the end of this makeup tutorial or makeup review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and also comment down below what are your favorite NYX products down in the comment section so that we can all share and we can all just grow and be able to try all of these amazing products. So guys, I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye guys!